So with the current situation of Ferran Torres right now, after he performed very, very well for Spain in the FIFA World Cup, most especially the goal he scored in the final that handed the title to Spain. Right now, Barcelona actually believe that this guy can still really perform very well. And it seems they are ready to change their mind. They don't actually want to sell him anymore. And with the report is saying that in the coming days, Barcelona are planning to sit down with him and have a meeting. They actually want him to renew his contract. His contract is until 2027, just 1 year left. And Barcelona actually believe that yes, if they keep him, it seems it's going to benefit them a lot. And we had a report that other clubs are interested in signing him, most especially PSG. Some reports even say that he has already had an agreement to join PSG. Barcelona value him at the rate of 50 to 60 million euros. And right now, after the FIFA World Cup has ended, with his latest performances, his transfer value has now raised. And it seems that's why Barcelona actually believe that, yes, let us retain this guy and let him continue with Barcelona. Because even though if we sell him, we will still go to the market and look for another striker that can perform very well and score goals. And this deal will not actually affect Julian Alvarez because Barcelona actually believe that we can keep Ferran Torres and we can also sign Julian Alvarez. That is the plan. And it seems Atletico Madrid are even planning something very, 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 very dubious right now because I don't actually understand what the club is doing. Ferran Torres is having a contract with Barcelona, in their parade, carrying the FIFA World Cup title, kissing it, and some photographer actually captured him. We can see Atletico Madrid official website, posting the picture of Ferran Torres. This is something we saw. And I think, it seems they actually want a swap deal. They want Ferran Torres to be included in the deal of Julian Alvarez, which what I'm actually thinking. But it seems Barcelona actually believe that, no, we don't even want to include any player. We want to sign this player. We are already table 100 million euros. And we believe that if the player actually come out publicly once again and say he wants to join Barcelona, then this one will actually, make Barcelona to be very, very eager to sign him and also be ready to increase the transfer fee. They still want to add more to the 100 million euros because Julian Alvarez, once he says something like this, then I think the Atletico Madrid club will likely, be able to allow him to go. They will not want to keep him at the club anymore because he will not be willing to play for them and will not be willing to, play as expected. And Atletico Madrid, I don't think they will keep a player that we don't want to play for them. I don't think so. They wouldn't want to keep him. So I think it's going to be a huge one. In these coming days, we'll be hearing a lot of things right now based on the situation of Julian Alvarez. So I think it's going to be very, very crucial for Barcelona. So, but we know Barcelona need to help Hansi Flick. We need to help him rebuild his team. We need to get a super striker that can score goals. Lewandowski has left. So we need to sign a player that can really replace him and do well. That's the plan of Hansi Flick. You want a striker that can score goals, score goals, score goals. And Alvarez is a player that can really, provide the intensity. He can really charge very well. He can disturb the defenders, and whenever the goal arrive, he can score. Just imagine what if he's having an opportunity to score like 5 goals in a single game. I think he will try and score like 2 or 3. And it's a fantastic one for him. So let's see what is going to happen. But right now, Barcelona are planning on keeping Ferran Torres with what I'm hearing.